I want to talk to you guys about why we failed YouTube. We're entering a new era in our life, and we're looking back on our life, and we feel that we had a lot of goals that we wanted to accomplish and that we did not accomplish them. One of those goals that we always had was to do YouTube full time. There's no reason that me and my wife shouldn't have accomplished that goal. We're both creators, we're both very creative people. I'm not saying that it's too late for us to come back, but I'll be real with you and say the clock is ticking. It's never too late to go after something, but it's definitely a lot more difficult to accomplish that goal now than it was before. We have a daughter now. We have so many inconsistencies in our schedule. I think was a big contributor as to why we failed at YouTube is because we did not have a consistent schedule. When we first started YouTube, we would just pick up the camera and we would film. It's a fun thing and things like that, but like we truly had wanted it for it to be a stream of income for us that could help us provide for our family. So we didn't treat it like a job. When you have a job, you wake up at a certain time, you go to that job and you do it, and then you come back at a certain time. That if we had really developed a schedule for our YouTube channel, in spite of everything else we had going on in our life, because we were working and doing things like that, but I feel that if we had really sat down and devised a schedule that accommodates to our schedules at the time, I feel like we could have made a lot more progress than we did. We gave too much of our time to other people, and we put those people in their lives above what we wanted to do in our life. That's in our nature. We've always been empathetic people. We've always wanted to help people. If you want something, you're just gonna find a way to do it. And I say, you know what, let's just sit down and let's just talk. Let's be real with the viewers of where we're at right now and where we're trying to get.
You made a lot of valid points. Failure is when you give up on something. We didn't give up, and also you moving on to different things in your life, it doesn't mean you fail something in your life, right? But if it's something that you want to do, you have to do it. But if you're not gonna do that thing, make sure the next thing that you're doing, you're a success at that thing. Giving your time to people and feeling guilty in the sense of I have to be there for somebody, that can stop you from becoming the best you. When you feel guilty and you feel like you have to be there for somebody, you are destroying them. Whatever you're doing to help yourself feel better. Me and Dre always put other people first, but I feel that if we focused more on our goals, we would have been where we want to be in life. I'm not saying that we are not where we want to be, but I can tell you, me and Dre have goals, dreams, and aspirations that we want to do in our lives. Our YouTube is not where it needs to be because discipline, schedule for YouTube channel, just knowing that YouTube has to be priority. We did not make YouTube a priority. We made other things a priority. YouTube has never been a priority for us. It has always been for fun. You know what I mean? And then we got at some point where we're like, oh, we can really do this, and then we ended up having a baby. And then after that, people bring their events that makes absolutely no sense. We try to support people in our lives. You have to understand that us talking about this, we're not blaming anybody. We are saying that that's our fault because we always want to support. Like, let's say somebody has a business, we want to support their business. Let's say somebody has a party, we want to support their party. Let's say somebody has a birthday, we want to support their birthday. Nobody's telling us to do these things. We just do these things, and it ended up like just making no sense in the long run.
I was even working a job that I wasn't even getting paid for because I believed in the vision of what we were doing. Yes,
because you want to help your community. Dre was helping. He was doing a job because this job, it was a type of a thing that benefited in the community that we are in.
But I also have to raise the question: is it that we fell in love with the idea of YouTube? I feel like so many people out there, so many creators, they see people who YouTube and they think, oh, they have the freedom to do whatever they want. They can have whatever schedule they want. They're their own boss. The truth is, like, YouTube is actually really hard. I've done a lot of things in my life, guys. I come from one of the top universities. I've had some of the most difficult jobs. My background is in film and entertainment. And what I can tell you is that being a consistent YouTuber is probably one of the toughest things that you can do. It's not easy. Not only are you filming, you're editing, you're scripting, like there's so many elements involved to it. And people don't really understand that. They just see the finished product and they think, oh, that looks easy. You have no idea. And I know that from working in TV too. It takes so much work that goes into that 1 minute of screen time. Raise the question for you, babe. Like, is it that we were in love with the idea of YouTube? Or no?
I don't think so, because then we would have filmed our life. me and Jeff always had so much fun. Okay, we went out with a film when we went out.
Yeah.
You know, show the videos. You know how people, a lot of influencers like to do. Me and Dre consider ourselves content creators. The only time that I'll call myself an influencer is if I'm influencing the community to live their life, a certain type of life.
That's the thing. We never wanted to be influencers.
Yes,
we never, like, we got invited to a lot of events and stuff,
and we didn't go.
Never went to those events.
Yes.
We genuinely had a good time filming.
We
YouTube.
had a good time filming YouTube, and we're never cloud chasing because we live in Hollywood. I've met a lot of YouTubers that I won't mention.
No, that's
we
not
lived that life. We went out, we traveled, we went out to eat. We didn't film any of these things. You know, we filmed a little bit, but we never filmed our life. You know, like we have so many moments. We have matured a lot in a way.
So we're figuring this out, guys, as we go. But if anything, why I say, you know, we fail YouTube is because I feel like we let the people down that were subscribed. Express that to you guys, and I'm gonna do better.
It's not our first video, but the videos will continue to increase. If you've been here since 2018, comments, let me see you. Let me give you a shout out. Please comment day one on the comments.
The last things I'll say is that I think one of the things that has held us back too in terms of our YouTube journey, and both of us have experienced it. I know you have, I know that I have, for a variety of reasons, but like being perfectionist, I feel like, you know, there may be a day like, oh, like we don't have the right lighting, or oh, like I don't like how I look right now, or oh, you know, but like when it comes to this YouTube, like you really just gotta bring it. You gotta bring your real, your raw, like whatever, how you looked at it, how you feel don't matter. You know, you gotta show up every single day. YouTube was great for our relationship. It allowed us to spend our time together and just have fun. Thank you guys for coming, for sticking with us. If you're new here, stick around. Again, I don't want to be like, oh, like we're gonna be back. We're gonna like I just want you guys to see it, that we are fully committed.
Putting
to
an effort.
We have a child now, and we're figuring out how to film with the child. You know, so a lot of times you might see our little Prosper stick her head up in the video.
Maybe push the camera sometimes.
Like we just doing the best that we can. Thank you guys for sticking around.
Please, I beg.
We got a dip, we got a schedule, we got to follow. So we're gonna say peace for now, but until next time, right?
Yes. God bless you.
God bless you.